Right, 3 June 2024, and I do apologize for the late start. I was busy with listening to Nelson Chamisa, so I actually got sidetracked as I was watching the live stream featuring Nelson Chamisa, which is in progress right now. So I'm not going to take long so that you guys can be able to go back and watch Nelson Chamisa as he speaks at the funeral wake or the memorial service. So I apologize for taking you away from that important presentation. So today I want to speak about what is going to happen this week. As you know, Zimbabweans are going to be protesting against Mnangagwa and SADC, and this is going to happen between the 17th and 19th of August, as the heads of states are in Harare. So today there's been a significant announcement, which is to say that SADC Secretariat and the United Nations are going to be in Harare on Wednesday. They are going to be at Geo Pomona, where they are going to be performing a celebration or an event for World Environmental Day. So that is where they're going to be. And what is going to happen is that during that event, obviously, ZANU-PF is taking advantage of their relationship, which is developing with SADC, the Chief Executive Secretary, Mahosi, Elias Mahosi. So it's becoming a big problem. And this is one of the things that we need to address with the protests. SADC is becoming an organization that is very, very close to ZANU-PF. And other organizations are being dragged into this whole situation. As SADC becomes closer and closer to ZANU-PF, other organizations like the United Nations are also getting dragged in. I don't think there's anything wrong with the United Nations coming to a function specifically to do with the environment. But I think given the context of what is happening in Zimbabwe, it is important for Zimbabweans to show that they are not happy with SADC. So my suggestion here is that the first test run of the protest should be carried out this Wednesday at Geo Pomona when the SADC secretary and other people who are coming from the United Nations and SADC are going to be around. So I would like to suggest that the guys in Harare get ready and make sure that we have a test run on Wednesday at Geo Pomona. So that is an opportunity there to show what we can do in terms of the protest. So this obviously needs planning, and I hope that the guys in Harare are able to plan something. As you know, you can't just talk. It can't just be talking. So we need to make sure that on Wednesday, SADC is at Geo Pomona. There is something there that happens, probably a protest. If someone can do an application to the police to do a protest or a demonstration, that is important to give it a try. So tomorrow I'll talk to a few people and we'll see if that can be arranged. Alternatively, there could be an attempt to actually have a meeting with the guys from SADC when they're in Harare. So last time Mahosi was in Zimbabwe, there was no attempt to meet him. He met only the ZANU-PF guys. So I think tomorrow we should then try to write letters to SADC, try to engage with them. If there's no protest, then there should be a meeting with the guys from SADC as they are in Harare on Wednesday. So this is very, very important. SADC is going to be in Zimbabwe, in Harare on Wednesday at Geo Pomona for an event. And this event is a World Environmental Day, which is going to be held between SADC, Zimbabwe government, Geo Pomona, and all those guys that are supposed to be dealing with the environment. So I think this is something that many people do not know. So let's get this out of the way. As I was saying, Nelson Chamisa is currently speaking, and I don't want to take a lot of time, but there are two issues that I wanted to raise. And these two issues are to do with, firstly, we need to establish a structure. We need to have some sort of office where people can gather and meet. And we need to support the guys that are in Harare financially. So yesterday, today I've had requests for data and for airtime from quite a number of guys. There's also need for logistics and help with printing and all those other kind of costs. So I would like to ask if we can please organize ourselves and put in place a small fund so that we can help these guys. And currently, we do not have an office. So we have to start somewhere. And I'm going to give you guys my own PayPal, right? For now, that is what we're going to use until we get this sorted, and we will use this money for small issues like printing and things like data. So there are people that I want to deal with things in Harare, people that we want to deal with logistics, and we can't get those people to deal with logistics if there's no money. So that is our PayPal. That is my PayPal over there. And if you're interested in making a donation to the guys in Harare to be able to move around and to have an office, let me know. And then let's have a small donation. So that's for airtime and for us to establish a small office in Harare. And obviously, when that is in place, the things will start being set up. We don't want a situation where we're just operating from the air. So we need to set up some sort of secretariat. Okay, I said the word secretariat. So we need to set up some sort of structure for this group. The guys in Harare can't operate with nothing. You know how difficult things are in Harare. So I hope that someone will be able to send us. So specifically, we need about $50 for airtime for 2 guys in Harare for data, and we need about maybe $200 for an office. That can be sorted out. So please, guys, if you can do this, so that is the action for today. We need to start thinking about setting up an office which is manned by somebody, where someone is going to sit there and answer all the questions and deal with the WhatsApp groups and organize all the logistics and arrange meetings. So we now need to start setting up a meeting, a meeting place or an office where people can meet. I've been trying to arrange meetings today with many people, and unfortunately, we've not been able to do it. So as I said, that's my PayPal there. That's my PayPal number. If you want to send money for airtime, if you're in the UK and you're able to do it, or New Zealand or Australia, all those countries, we need to buy airtime data for guys so that they'll be able to deal with issues. I've got someone that I want to nominate, but I won't mention them here for their safety. I want them to take charge of all the activities in Harare, and they will need us to give them support because they are not financially able to do it themselves. And obviously, the groups in the UK, we are looking at you guys to offer more support because your currency is strong. Isuzu kuno ku South Africa, and I'm got 50 pounds. Don't pay munhu mukuru kuno ku South Africa. So please, guys in the UK, play a bigger part. We need to support at least a small team of 3 people in Harare, and we need to start having an office so that people can start organizing themselves. Now, let's go back to what I said, and then we're going to wrap it up. Nelson Chamisa is speaking right now. He is speaking at the funeral, or at the, what I can say, the memorial of Murisu Rizwai. So I want to let you guys to go there so that you can watch what Nelson Chamisa is saying. And so today I'm not going to have any guests. Go and watch what Nelson Chamisa is saying. He's saying very interesting stuff over there. But the action for today is, firstly, SADC is going to be in Zimbabwe on Wednesday. So we need to make a plan for that. Secondly, we need to establish some sort of office in Harare, and we need people who are going to man that office. It's going to be a private office. This is not like what we're doing here, where we talk in public. And then we need to obviously start supporting people with data so that they can communicate and move around. And then once we have that structure in place, we can start doing more things. There's someone who's asking for a link. I said I won't give you the link, but I will do it just because you asked. And then maybe someone wants to quickly speak. I'm going to give you guys the link here. Please speak quickly because we need to go and listen to Nelson Chamisa, who is speaking right now. So if you want to enter the studio, enter now so that you can hear what you want to say. That is Mugoma Bless. Enter very quickly so that people can go and watch Nelson Chamisa while I'm speaking about the 3 important things, which is, firstly, on Wednesday, SADC is in Harare. We need to deal with SADC either as a meeting or as some sort of test run. And then we need to sort out an office or a space to operate from. And then we need support for data for the guys. And I've given you guys my PayPal. That is my PayPal there. That is just for the small amount of data and the small amount for the small office that we need to establish. So these are the two things I wanted to say. I see Good Mkoba Bless is gone here. He asked to join, but it's not coming. So I wanted to wrap it up, and let's all go and watch what Nelson Chamisa is saying. You can just Google Nelson Chamisa Maurice Vizai. There is a big thing that is happening with Nelson Chamisa speaking over there. So I want to bring this to an end, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Please respond to this call for support that I've done here on this PayPal or WhatsApp me so that we can support the guys in Harare who need data. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining, and I'll see you again in the morning. If you have any questions, you know where to put them on my WhatsApp here, and we can chat. So thank you very much, and a good night to you. Oh, sorry, I see Mr. Gerald here has entered. Mkoma Gerald, I'm going to give you a chance. So everyone, just give these guys a chance. Good evening, gents. How's it going? Let's quickly talk. Okay, guys, let's talk quickly because I need to move. We need guys to go. We need to let guys go. Okay, Mkoma BK, you want to talk? Does anyone want to talk? Okay, there's no sound on anybody. So, guys, I have to go. Guys, let's go to Mkoma Jasper. Do you want to talk? Okay, so I don't think any of the guys who are entering the stage wants to talk. What we're going to do is we're going to ask people to talk tomorrow. For today, we're not going to talk because we need to rush. We've got some very, very important interview to watch from Nelson Chamisa. So guys, go over there, watch what Nelson Chamisa has been saying. He's been telling a story about Changrai. He's been telling a lot of stories about Lenmo Jongwe, about Job Scala. So go over there and watch what Chamisa has been saying. Good night to everybody, and we'll meet again in the morning at 5 a.m. Good night, and thank you very much.